What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. We are going to be doing a how to gear your hero kind of video. What's best to put on them, what kind of stats are best, is attack percent best on DPS or is it flat attack to begin with. We're going to do early, mid and then we'll talk about late a little bit, but late game does get complicated, okay? It can get very complex. So for now we're only going to cover on the early and mid and again, end game just gets so complicated. I don't think we'll really talk about endgame at the moment, but we'll have a little mention about it. So early game, you're really going to want to go for DPS. You're going to want either flat attack or attack percent. The only time you're going to want to upgrade your early DPS, or say any DPS to percent, is when you're farming mythic gear. It doesn't seem really viable until you're getting mythic gear to be focusing on that attack percent. Flat attack will do more than enough until you're at that point. For healers, you're going to want to have a main heal stat is attack percent and health percent. Tanks, you're just going to want to focus health percent. That's early game. So DPS will be flat attack until you can get mythic gear. So which stage would that be on raids at the moment? So until you can get mythic gear, say gear raid 1 would be stage 13 where you can get mythic gear. And then let's go gear raid 3, stage 10 where you can get mythic gear. So until those points, I really wouldn't focus too much into attack percent. Just flat attack will do you okay. All right, because the reason for that is as well is that attack percent bonuses really do stack up when we get into mythic, because obviously you're upgrading that more, so you're getting more viability from the attack percent bonus. You know, we need a huge amount of attack percent bonus compared to flat stats to get the bonus from it. Healer, again, main heal stat, attack percent and health percent. It depends which they focus off of. And tanks is health percent. For mid game, so this will be when you've got your farming mythics. You know, your account is much more sustainable. It's more developed. We can start to push more into our account. And for instance, this account is mid-game. Let me just kind of show you the gear. Like, let's for instance, okay, Araka. Now, this is important, all right? So DPS should either be, say, crit rate, crit damage, or attack percent, or attack speed, plus the same kind of sub-stats. So, for instance, Araka, we couldn't get 100, we're not on a 100% crit rate build here, so she is purely going to go for attack bonus, flat attack with attack speed. Again, attack bonus. This has got crit rate on it. If this had, say, flat attack, and this crit rate is doing nothing, for instance, this needs to be upgraded. It is a set piece, though, but don't go focusing too much into set pieces. Always go for stats over sets, all right? Stats over sets, until you can get the set with the right stats. So this has got attack bonus. We would want, say, flat attack. I mean, yeah, rage regen is also a nice skill, but attack speed as well would be nice. On this final piece here, as you can see, it's only a legend piece, but attack bonus. You see the difference? 34% attack bonus from a legend piece. It's not really viable. But a 60% from a mythic piece. This is the huge upgrade when we get to mythic. Attack speed, however, is on this, giving us 74 attack and flat attack, so it's not too bad. Again, on the chest pieces here, or on the weapon, it's a crit damage, attack bonus. We ideally would have liked, say, attack speed. This crit damage is doing nothing for us because we're not going to be critting. The weapon, see, this is perfect for an attack build because you have attack speed and attack bonus. Now, say if you had crit rate, crit damage, then you're in heaven. Okay, you're in heaven. That's the kind of ideal, perfect stat row is attack speed, attack bonus, crit rate, crit damage. That is what everyone will want. That is what your DPS will love. So this is an attack build, and you can see the amount of attack we have on this hero, 11k extra. But we won't be critting, so crit damage is pointless. Crit rate is pointless. So unless you can hit 100% crit rate, do not build a hero on crit rate, crit damage. Purely build them on attack. So that's that's so important as well. You don't want to be running around with 50% crit rate, hoping, 50% crit rate with 300% crit damage, hoping that you're going to get a hit. It's not, how can I put this? It's not consistent enough. It's not consistent. However, if you have a hero, like, for instance, Lunaria here, with, with crit rate at 100% and crit damage at 115%, this is how you're going to want to do it. See crit rate on the bangle. Unfortunately, yes, there was no crit damage roll on this. Ideally, that's what you would love. Attack bonus on the amulet. Crit damage again. Attack bonus is nice. Defense and health bonus, I mean, okay, take it. But ideally, again, you're going to want crit rate here. Attack speed as well. On this piece here, this attack bonus ring, you're going to want attack speed, crit damage, crit rate. You know, crit rate wasn't needed here, but that's what we got. And you know, when it's like this, you can start to put in sets. Say after using ultimate skills increases damage by 35% for 10 seconds. This is fine now because we have the full set complete. So we can make use of that bonus stat there. And this is kind of, you know, although this is mid game currently, that's kind of what you want to aim for late game as well, is finishing sets off with this kind of, you know, making sure you've got the best of what you can, but you're also getting your sets. On the weapon and chest here, crit damage, crit rate, defense bonus, HP bonus. Ideally, you want attack speed, attack bonus there. On the weapon, attack speed, defense bonus, crit rate. Again, same concept. You're going to want attack speed, crit rate, crit damage, attack bonus as well. That is your ideal stats for your DPS. Mid game for healers, you're going to want main heals. Let me. You know, the thing is that your DPS are much more gear orientated than say healers. It's like that in any game you play. Your DPS are your key to killing. Even tanks don't need quite as much because they have heals to support them. But if you're not dealing the damage, you know, if you're not, you should always focus your DPS before any other hero. In my opinion, you should always focus that. Let's take a look at just go to Midan. I mean, she has, yeah. I mean, okay. Let's go for Midan. You have healing effect here. That's nice. Rage regen as well for the ultimates to happen more often. It would be nice with health bonus here or attack bonus. HP bonus here on the main stat. Attack bonus here. Healing effect. You're always going to want that healing effect. And attack speed is also nice. Again, health bonus, attack bonus, healing effect there is very important. This one has got flat health as well, which will help her heal more. This one here is health bonus. I mean, healers don't need a huge amount until late game. DPS need it the entire game. That's what's important. Healing effect here was a nice roll. 23. HP bonus is 18%. Let me just have a look at, let's say Dolores. Where is she? Where is Dolores? Where is she? She should be up the top here. This is Dolores, isn't it? This is more viable for a healer, as you can see. Here. Now, Dolores, you want her to have more attack anyway. And someone on Dolores, you're really going to want to have those attack bonus main stats here so that she can stack more, you know, just heal more and buff more as well. So attack bonus 60, healing effect 21, attack speed is 34. Rage regen is also important at 16% here, meaning she can get round to her ultimate faster. Again, attack bonus, attack speed, healing effect, rage regen, and flat attack. It's a nice piece. This is a broken set, but it's fine because the stats are right. Attack bonus 60. Health bonus. HP, attack, and healing effects. Shame no attack speed here. Shame no rage regen, but it is what it is. Health, defense bonus, attack bonus. Again, you're going to want that rage regen. You're going to want that healing effect. And attack bonus is also nice as well, especially on someone like Dolores. Attack bonus, attack speed. Rage regen would have been nice. And healing effect would have been nice as well. I'm hoping you're kind of getting the idea here for the healer. It depends what type they are, if they're scaling off of health percent or if they're scaling off of attack percent. Make sure you check that. Moving on to tanks. HP percent and subs should be rage regen so that they can get their ultimates round quicker, especially on someone like Baron. Let's just look at Baron for an example. Now, they aren't that gear dependent, especially not tanks like Baron, because he can shield himself. He becomes undieable for a set amount of time as well. And you can see health bonus, defense bonus, rage regen here would have been nice. Pointless rolling this any higher. We don't need it. Don't go pushing gold onto things we don't need. If it's not a perfect piece, you won't need to do that, especially not for a tank. This piece here, defense bonus 60%. This rolled really bad on the health bonus stat. That is going to happen. If this is your final stat, you do need to roll to that. The reason we didn't roll on this one was because attack bonus was the final stat, so it wouldn't have been viable. This piece here, health bonus, 39%. Defense bonus, attack bonus, health, flat health would have helped. The healing effect is going to do nothing. So again, didn't roll to that until we get a better piece. The chest here, health bonus. I mean, yeah. and flat defense. And the weapon, defense bonus, health bonus. This is fine. This is fine. This will do. This will do. Don't go looking for the perfect gear until you're ready for that in mythic pieces. So again, health percent and your sub should really be rage regeneration on a tank. But, you know, defense bonus is also very nice as well. On the end game, let's just talk about end game quickly. It becomes, we did kind of show you a bit of what it's like, and you could use Loriana, sorry, as Lunaria. Jeez, what is wrong with me? Jeez, sorry, pronounced it right now. As an example, let's just say endgame, perfect. We've got 100% crit rate. Stat as much crit damage as you can get with that. Don't worry so much about the attack. I mean, it is helpful, yes, and it will be important to get your attack bonus on there, especially if it's got good substats. But you really got, as long as you can get the perfect stats and the perfect set on that hero, then that is what you consider end game stats. Again, as well, with your attack percent increase, this will help push on your attack bonus as well. Crit rate, crit damage is beautiful. In any game we play, crit rate, crit damage is always king. Okay, crit rate, crit damage is always king. Unless, for instance, they do release a boss at some point that says ignores crit damage. You never know. You never know what happens in these gachas. You just don't. There may be a hero in, or mind you, I was going to say in PvP then, but we don't actually fight other heroes in PvP, so that is pointless. But yeah, this is kind of what you want to aim for, and as well, we're not going to be talking about artifacts in this video. Artifacts, you know, is considered late, mid game, and then late game. In my opinion, we'll do a set video on artifacts, and there's so many of them that we need to talk about. Okay, there's so many of them that we need to talk about. This is obviously a nice one here, but again, we'll talk about them when it comes to the point. So I hope that that's given you some kind of input on how to gear your heroes correctly. Don't go wasting your gold. Your gold is a valuable resource, okay? It is very valuable. And don't forget, I will add it in this, don't forget to redeem all your gold here, okay? Don't miss out on that. You're going to really regret not pushing your account to be able to. And you should be able to. I mean, look how many spare we have here. Get rid of all of it. Okay, you will need it for upgrading your gear. Don't go thinking it's going to last long. You definitely don't want to be using your stamina to farm gold if you have that offer available. Much more viable places to get it. So, just a quick recap. Early game, you want to go DPS, attack flat stat, just to begin with, until we can get those mythic pieces. Okay, then we go attack percent. Healer, main heal stat, attack percent or health percent. Tanks should be health percent early game. That's early game. Mid game, DPS should be crit rate, crit damage, or attack percent or attack speed plus the same substats. Healers, main heal stat should be attack percent or health percent. Sub should be attack speed, healing effect, and rage regeneration. Tanks should be health percent plus substat should be rage regeneration. And end game can be very specific. We've already said set heroes are going to need set things, and we will be making showcases on heroes and how best to gear them, how best to equip them. You name it, those videos will come. So make sure you subscribe. Let me know what kind of content you want. Don't forget to join discord.gg/thebulls. We will have a section in there to help all of you, okay? You can ask your specific question, that will be answered, and then a video will most likely be made depending on what kind of question it was, and the next person that comes in can look at it and go, okay, this question's been answered before, let me get that information. So join discord.gg/thebulls. Get the help you need to progress the account in the right way. It's important you get the right advice to progress your account. Don't go making silly mistakes. If you can ask someone and get the question, I'm not saying I know everything. I don't. I'm learning every day as well. But you can be sure as how I'll tell you as soon as I know. I'll be sure as how to tell you. And I always admit my mistakes, okay? That's a little gimmick as well. And I always admit my mistakes if I'm wrong about something. So prove me wrong. I like it because that means I won't be wrong the next time. I'll see all of you in a video. See all of you in the next video, which will be later. Probably going to cover some tier lists later. So yeah, have a fantastic day, even wherever you are. Goodbye. Take care.